Hello, today we are going to see how we speak about the past in English. We will use this fantastic presentation prepared by Pearson and use Isabel Allende's life as an example. So the first tense that we use, and usually it's the one we learn in level 1, is simple past. Simple past is used to describe actions, events, or states at a specific past time, and this is the key concept. Isabel Allende grew up in South America. We know when the action happened, or we want to refer to the action because we know more or less when it happened. We can use a past expression of some time in the 1950s, yesterday in January last year. She attended a private school. But the key concept here is we know that it happened at a specific time. Past progressive is used, or past continuous, to express an action that was in progress but not finished. In general, we use it to give context to a simple past action. For example, Allende was working for the United Nations when she married her first husband. In general, we use it in stories or when we want to give a context to some other action. Present perfect, that's number 3. And although the name says present perfect, we know that it refers to actions happened or completed at an indefinite time in the past. And the key concept is indefinite. We don't know when the action happened, or we don't want to say when the action happened. So Isabel has lived in Peru, Chile, and Venezuela. Don't know when. She has done numerous lectures. Don't want to say when. In general, it covers a period of time from the past to the present, and we never say when. So let's practice this concept. Here, as you can see, both sentences are grammatically perfect, but the key concept is, in the first one, Isabel Allende has traveled all over Europe. We know that it happened, but we don't know when. While the second one, we give a specific time. So let's practice. I recommend that you pause the video to think. So, for example, in this case, what would you say? Yes, because you say when. So she had her daughter in 1963. Alright, take a couple of seconds, pause the video and think before checking the answers. Good. Alright, the fourth expression or formula we can use to refer to the past is using used to plus the base form, and this formula is used to show a habitual event that was true in the past but not anymore. So, for example, she used to be on the editorial staff of the Chilean magazine. Does she work for the Chilean magazine? No, she stopped doing so at some point in the past. She used to write, doesn't do it anymore. The fourth expression, tense, to be more specific, to refer to the past, is past perfect, and this is what we say in Spanish, había hecho. We need this tense to show a relationship or a sequence of events in the past. If we want to speak about two past events, but one action is previous to the other, we need past perfect. So, for example, she had published many magazines before she wrote the famous novel House of Spirits. Again, we need it when we want to tell a story and we need the context for a previous past action. In general, we use it with the expression by or by the time. For example, by the time she returned to Chile, 15 years had gone by. The 15 years are a previous event. Well, again, let's practice, and again I recommend you to pause the video. Yes, she had worked for the United Nations before she had her son. Take a couple of seconds. Finally, we have the expression was going to, plus the base form, to describe an event that was supposed to happen but did not. This is what in Spanish we say, iba a hacer algo. So she was going to stay in Chile. Did she stay in Chile? No, she couldn't. She had to leave the country after the military coup. So she was going to stay in Chile. She had the intention of doing so. In 1978, they were going to separate, but Allende soon returned to her husband. They had the intention to get divorced, but they didn't. Did not happen. So let's practice. Again, I recommend that you take a couple of seconds. Okay, good luck with the use of the past, and we will soon practice. Thank you.